What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another video, man. And today, man, I'm gonna talk about something that's been on my mind lately. I've been looking around, man, and you look at all these NBA coaches, man. Luke Walton got fired by the Los Angeles Lakers, and he just got the job with the Sacramento Kings, though. The Kings fired their coach, Dave Yeager. The Cavaliers obviously, mutually parted ways with Larry Drew. The Grizzlies fired JD Bickerstaff. I'm looking at all these NBA coaches that's getting fired, man. And I feel like for the Oklahoma City Thunder also, man, I think if Billy Donovan don't get out the first round, I think he honestly in trouble. I think if Brett Brown somehow loses to the Brooklyn Nets for the Philadelphia 76ers, he in trouble. And when you look around, man, these NBA coaches, man, they're not really respected like that, man. Especially by these great NBA players, yo. You look at, like, for example, LeBron James, man. Every coach he had, except for Eric Spoelstra, got fired. Like, every single coach he had. And there's reports that he went into Pat Riley's office and asked Pat Riley, hey, man, can you let Eric Spoelstra go? And Pat Riley basically told him, sit your behind down, you playing for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless you see, when you look at these college coaches, man, look at these great college coaches, these coaches that's very revered. Besides, Mike Krzyzewski, Coach K. You look at Jim Boeheim at Syracuse. He been there like, what, 30-something years? He got one championship with Carmelo Anthony. You look at John Calipari, man. He got like number one, number two recruiting class every year. He just got a lifetime contract with Kentucky. He got one championship. You look at Bill Self, man. He's loved in Kansas. He got one championship. You look at Tom Izzo at Michigan State. He got one championship. But yet these coaches are revered, are absolutely loved, and most importantly, man, they're respected by their programs and they're respected by the players they get over there, no matter if it's a fifth-year senior or a top-5 lottery freshman. Those coaches are respected by those players. You look at these NBA coaches, none of them really are respected. There's only a couple a handful of them that's really respected like that. You look at Coach Popovich. Popovich got fortunate because he was able to be in a situation where he got to coach players like David Robinson and Tim Duncan, who sat there and actually accepted his coach and accepted criticism. When you look again today, he has 5 championship rings. So you know what? If a new player goes into that situation, basically besides Kawhi Leonard, like goes into that situation and plays for Coach Popovich, he gonna respect him. You know why? Because he got 5 championships. He coming into the situation with a resume. Brad Stevens is kind of the only one, that's come from college that's getting really respected like that because of the situation he came into. He came into a situation where he was dealing with a rebuilding situation and a patient situation. He came into a great spot, man. And even with that, it's still issues with him going on over there with Kyrie. Like, if I was any of these, like, look at Billy Donovan, man. Billy Donovan won 2 championships at Florida, more than all of these coaches I just mentioned. He decides to take a leap of faith and go to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Like I said, if they lose in the first round of Portland, I think he's on the hot seat. And he might get let go. And like, Billy Donovan is a good basketball coach, but he's not coming into the NBA with a big time resume. So, he ain't gonna really get the Russell Westbrook and Paul George and those players like that because he don't have a resume. So it's like he'd have done better off staying in college, where he's gonna be completely respected. In the NBA, these guys not respected like that, man. And, it's kind of unfortunate, Like when the players play great, it's all about the players. Oh, this person did his thing. As soon as the team loses, the coach got to go. Like, it's kind of a double standard, man. And these coaches are loved in college, man. They ain't even got to win like that. Like, they just got to be competitive every year. And they loved in college, man. I mean, they loved and they respected. They tell McDonald's, All-Americans, and lottery pick something, they gonna listen. You know what I'm saying? Because they respect it. But as soon as these same guys go to the NBA and play for some other coach besides Greg Popovich or Brad Stevens or somebody like that, they ain't trying to hear what they got to say like that. Like that's just the fact of the matter, man. You know, college basketball coaches are very, very, very much more respected than these NBA coaches, man. And it's unfortunate because I know in the NBA you make a little more money, but it's like I kind of would probably be like, man, just keep me, like tell the universities keep giving me raises here and there. I'm gonna just stay over here and get respected and build a legacy. Kind of like Nick Saban, over there at Alabama. He was doing this thing with LSU, but he left to go to the Dolphins, and obviously he wasn't as respected like that. So he's back in college, and he's very, very much respected. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, these NBA coaches get a raw deal, man. Like I'm not gonna lie, they get a really, really, really raw deal, and these college coaches get way more credit and way more praise than I think they should get. But that's just the nature of basketball today. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Go on, give me a subscribe, man. I'm gonna have NBA content, man, throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Let's go Heat.